even been created yet is getting plenty of buzz at this week's Game Developers Conference. That's coming up on Morning Edition. The temperature is quickly rising, and our expected temperature as well. Expecting sunny and clear skies in the Yuma area today. Right now we're at 59 degrees. We're expecting a high today of 81. We're expecting 50 degrees with clear skies overnight tonight. 81 degrees tomorrow with clear sunny skies. A few clouds expected on Sunday with a high of 82 degrees. In Parker right now, we're at just about 56 degrees. Sunny clear skies today, a high of 79 degrees. 48 overnight, 77 degrees tomorrow. Some clouds on Sunday with a high of 81 degrees. KAWC is funded by the Yuma Visitors Bureau, presenting the annual Yuma Lettuce Days Festival, celebrating the importance of Yuma's agricultural industry to our community. Celebrity chefs, cooking demonstrations, and entertainment will draw 40,000 guests to the Quartermaster Depot March 10th and 11th. More information online at yumalettucedays.com. Clear skies overnight tonight with a full moon. We'll enjoy that with much warmer weather. Listening to KAWC and Morning Edition. We'll have more Morning Edition in just a moment. It's 7:50.
NPR's Business News starts with a surprising ad campaign from Walmart. Charlotte, North Carolina is the scene of Walmart's latest ad. The commercials here are unusual because they mention a competitor, a small regional grocery chain by name. As Scott Graff, member station WFAE, reports, Walmart says it's the first time it's ever done this.
One of the commercials goes like this. Here at Walmart with Amy, a Harris Teeter shopper, we have her last grocery receipt. We're going to go buy the same stuff and see the difference. Let's shop. Strawberries. The shopper ends up buying all the same things and saving about 10% over North Carolina-based Harris Teeter. The commercial highlights price differences of the world's largest retailer compared to those of the 207th largest. David Livingston is a Wisconsin-based grocery analyst.
When your prices are 15, 20% below your competitor, what can your competitor do at that point, especially in a weaker economy?
So what is a small chain like Harris Teeter to do? The company declined to be interviewed, but Jared Hansen, a professor at the University of North Carolina, Charlotte, who used to work in marketing for Walmart, says chains that have higher prices than Walmart shouldn't concentrate on cost.
Keep focusing on the quality they're offering, customer service, the cleanliness of its stores, the relationships it has within the community, and that's what's going to keep them going, because there will always be people who will shop Walmart because of the cost, who will shop Harris Teeter because of the quality.
Walmart says it plans more commercials like those in Charlotte and other markets soon. The company hasn't said where or when those ads will begin. For NPR News, I'm Scott Graff in Charlotte.
This week, San Francisco is hosting the Game Developers Conference. It's the largest global event for the industry that makes video and online games. 20,000 people from 100 countries are there right now. And a game that hasn't even been created yet is getting a lot of attention. From member station KQED in San Francisco, Arthi Shahani reports.
A few hundred conference goers crowd into a room at the Moscone Convention Center. On stage, developers from Double Fine, well-known independent game makers, talk about raising money to develop new games.
If we're going to pitch it, we actually have to pitch it, to the suits, right, to publishers. We're going to have to take this game.
Nathan Hartz is referring to the well-known tension between the creative developers and the business suit publishers. Sitting to his right is company founder Tim Schafer. Schafer blows kisses into the air, as though his colleague's point needs illustration. The audience gets the joke. Awkward laughter. Schafer wants to free developer and fan alike from the grip of controlling publishers.
What if there are a lot of adventure game fans out there who want an adventure game? I wonder if there's some way that I could talk to them directly. Cut out publishers altogether.
Schafer poses this rhetorical question in a YouTube video released a few weeks back. He was launching his campaign to raise money for a game that, he says, no major publisher was willing to pay for. After just a few hours online, Schafer hit his goal of $400,000. Days later, he got to $2.4 million, by far the biggest success story in the history of Kickstarter.com, the website he's been raising money on. His 70,000 plus backers won't turn a profit, but they'll get rewards, like a free game or even a credit in it, depending on how much they pledge. blocks from the convention, back at Double Fine Studios, Schaefer employs about 60 people. Fussing with a Rubik's Cube, he talks about the limits of games. As an industry, publishers want the usual bloody, kill-em-all shooter games, the proven mega hits.
The big companies are not going to create games that are going to be good for the overall art form. They're not going to progress, how expressive the games are and how emotionally relevant they are and how fulfilling they are from an artistic point of view.
The game industry is huge. It's expected to make $33 billion this year. That's about equal to the movie box office worldwide. Schaefer has the star power of an Oscar-winning producer.
When I first saw what he was doing, I kind of laughed and thought it was like, Martin Scorsese doing this crowdsourcing project to try and fund his next picture.
That's Jeff Brown, Communications VP at Electronic Arts. They're the top game publisher in the U.S. Brown questions whether regular indie developers can replicate a celebrity's home run. But he does note that crowdfunding may well have a future because as new players flock to the Apple Store and Facebook,
the games that they're playing are a lot cheaper, they're a lot simpler, and the barriers to access to get into the industry have gone down too.
In the past, mega hits cost $40 million. Now you can make one for, say, $2.4 million. Schaefer plans to do just that, and make a documentary about it to demystify the process for kids who think that only big publishers can make games.
So this is not a declaration of war on publishers.
No, it's not a declaration of war on publishers. We wouldn't start that unless we were ready to win it. No, just kidding.